as AI171 crash is concerned. Now, it has been 59 days since the tragic Air India 171 crash that took place at the close to the Ahmedabad airport. The lead U.S. attorney, Mike Andrews, who is representing over 65 families affected by the crash, outlined the complexities of the ongoing litigation. Attorney Andrews stated that the challenges initially are putting the puzzle together and finding out what actually happened. The lead U.S. litigator further stated that the investigation will examine potential design or manufacturing issues as well as maintenance problems to piece together the events leading up to the crash. Let's in fact listen in to the statement that he has put out.
Always challenges in litigation. There are many challenges in product liability litigation. Not only do we have to start where we are now in determining what happened, we have to determine whether or not there is a defect then that caused this. We have to determine if a problem in design or manufacturing may have led to this, or if it's a maintenance issue. Sometimes it's a combination of the two. So the challenges initially are putting the puzzle together, finding out what happened. After that, we say, well, did a defect render this product unfit for its intended purpose? Was it foreseeable it was going to be used in this way? Did someone misuse it? And did it fail under its ordinary use? So in this case, the question would be, is it foreseeable a plane is going to take off? Is it foreseeable that pilots are going to rotate and begin to take off? Of course, that's the function of the plane. So the questions become, what happened behind the scenes? And this is a very, very complex, complicated, electrically driven, computer-operated aircraft. What other things could have gone wrong? Did the pilots make the inputs, or did the computer call for an uncommanded input that led to this?
What exactly happened back in the scenes? That's the big question that looms large. My colleague Brian Thomas with us on the broadcast to give us more on this. Brian, of course, the preliminary report that has come out makes it clear that it was not a human error. However, Attorney Andrews is currently talking about the challenges that he faces, including the fact that we still don't know what went wrong. What more can you tell us?
Well, clearly, lead U.S. attorney Mike Andrews, who is now representing more than 65 families impacted by the AI171 plane crash, described the ongoing litigation as a very complex puzzle. And when speaking also, he clearly stated that the first challenge is definitely putting the pieces together, understanding what exactly happened, identifying the cause of the crash, and determining whether a defect played any role. He also said that there are always challenges in litigation, particularly in product liability cases. And he said that one must also establish the sequence of events, but also examine whether a design flaw, manufacturing defect, or maintenance lapse contributed to this strategy, and it can be also sometimes it can be a combination of factors itself. Now, very importantly, we also need to note, Asavri, that the investigation will also scrutinize potential design or manufacturing problems, maintenance records, and the aircraft's advanced electrical and computer systems to see if uncommanded or erroneous inputs triggered the crash. Also, Andrews also asked that was there a defect that made the product unfit for its purpose? Was it a foreseeable that it would be used in that way? Then another question was asked whether was there any misuse or did it fall under any normal conditions? And he also further explained that the part of the inquiry involves exploring whether alternative designs could have prevented the disaster or reduced its severity itself. Yes.